There are days when I miss you. There are days when I'm sad. There are nights when I'm happy. There are nights when I'm mad. My heart beats slower now that you're not around. And you think that I'm lost, but really I'm fast. And I can't blame anyone else, 'cause I chose you before myself. And I can't blame anyone else, 'cause I chose you before myself. I wish you well. I wish you well. I climbed the tallest mountain, swim in the deepest sea, crawl through the desert for you, 'cause I loved you so much, baby. And there's a million reasons why I wanted you to stay, but you change up like the seasons with all the games that you play. And I can't blame anyone else, 'cause I chose you before myself. And I can't blame anyone else, 'cause I chose you before myself. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. Buck roll. Gotta let it out or I might go insane. Some may say it's kinda like when you're close to fame. When I get up in the booth, it's more like therapy. I don't got a man, music only thing take care of me. Independent woman and I put that on my mom. Watched her raise my sister and I and did that shit on her own. Dad took his life back when I was really young. Left us with the house, but it never felt like a home. Then I met this guy, I guess we'll call him D. Used to beat my ass black and blue until I bleed. Almost took my life twice, yet ain't got him free. There's something that I buried deep inside my memories. Things started looking up, but it didn't last. Probably cause I held that shit in back from my past. Hard to let go something that fucks you up, but I was always taught don't give up when the times get tough. Then I fell in love with a criminal. Him and I felt so good, got along oh so well. Gave him a shot because only time would tell. Happened so fast, thought it was love I felt. Every time we would talk, yeah, my heart would melt. Then I saw a different side, he was someone else. Lies started coming in, things were adding up. Knew the time was up, and I had to cut. Light turned so dark, and it happened quick. He was out there in the streets still doing shit. Block got hot and I knew I had enough. But they say diamonds are created under pressure in the rough. Yup, I almost gave up. Felt like it was a dream and I woke up. Wanted things to go back how they were before, but knew I went through the trenches and I won that war. Yeah, I knew I won that war. Yeah. Gotta let it out or I might go insane. Some may say it's kinda like when you're close to fame. When I get up in the booth, it's more like therapy. I don't got a man, music only thing take care of me. Yeah. And I put that on my mom. Yeah. That's probably why I wrote this song. Shout out, Mom. Shout out.
This is a prepaid call from
It's a Victory production.
an inmate at the county correctional facility. All phone calls are subject to recording and monitoring. To decline decline this call, press 9 now, and to accept this call, press 1 now.
I was sick of waking up and feeling like shit. Every day was a battle and I didn't like it. Had people in my life that were moving funny. Think I wouldn't notice some, yeah, you really are a dummy. This time around, I promise you'll be crying, honey. Get a tissue out, wipe your nose up, cause it's getting runny. I'm the realest bitch that you probably ever meet. I cook, I clean, oh yeah, and I don't cheat. If the shoe fits, then you better wear it. Probably get a couple more pairs so you really do declare it. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, bark like a pit bull. Yeah, I'm just describing me. Don't ever think that you can pull a fast one. I've been down this road before, back with my last one. He got a second chance at life and didn't want it. He got stabbed in the neck and I fucking saw it. Fast forward to a couple months later. That dirty bitch keep calling me, yo, why you such a hater? If I see you in the street, I'm gonna take you. I got 2 for your head, chick, I'ma see you later. Like to sneak up when you least expect it. Gonna keep you on your toes and always keep you stressed, kid. Cause I'm really not the one that you can fuck with if I'm coming for your head, huh? Good luck with that, sis. Just trying to move on with my life. Get back to how it was before that awful night. Shit like that can really mess up with your mind, right? That's why I keep my money and my pussy always tight. Raxx is the name, spitting facts is the game. If you wanna step to me, be ready, gotta use your brain. I'm the director and you an extra in my frame. Getting more views than that these rappers in Toronto claim.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
It's a Victory production.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
Hey, let me tell everybody, we are live again for another dope episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. This is episode number 105. We streaming live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, CertifiedNationEntertainment.com. We are also on a radio, Culture Shock Radio, the Tattoo Shop Radio, Guzzle FM, and Raptor Music FM.
Talk to him.
Yes, talk to him. I want to introduce my special guest for the night, the beautiful Miss Raxx is in the building.
What's up, what's up, what's up, 6 Toronto? Hello.
Hey, what's up? Toronto's very own, man. You representing so well, Queen.
We're out here.
Yes, we were backstage just vibing. I seen you vibing to your music. I was back vibing too. I mean, wow.
Thank you.
We got to run through, all of those, that we played just to kind of get the viewers to kind of tap into, the premise of the music, the videos. We did start it off with a Wish You Well. What was the premise of that?
I mean, there was a man in my life, and I just needed to get some shit out. Still love him dearly, but, I have to wish him well. I had to release that bad energy. It wasn't working out. And that's kind of where that project came from. So, but I love it. Like, it's one of my favorite songs to perform because people don't see it coming, right? Like, they're like, what? Like, you sing too? So that's definitely inspired what's going to be on the next album for sure.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. That's why I said, let me play this just to show the versatility. I'm like, she's singing in here, she's chilling in the crib. We all been through that breakup where you just chilling in the crib, just thinking about it.
Like,
but then you have the field looking beautiful too at the same time. Like, I'm good.
We out here. We outside.
Yes. I loved it. And then next we had All I Need. Definitely powerful lyrics in that one.
Yeah, definitely. That opened a lot of doors, like people before that. I kind of feel like I wasn't being true to who I am as an artist and doing a lot of, mainstream kind of like twerk music. Nothing wrong with that. We love a good twerk music, but it just, I just felt like I needed to relate to more people, and it definitely did, because I got a lot of people that hit me up after that. Just being like, I've been through that too, and da 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 da. So that continues to fire me up for my future in music.
Definitely. And then we ended it with Lost Friends. Woo! Another one.
Just banger after banger. That one on Shade 45 too. that was just one of, you know, I just, same kind of shit, like just dealing with like people stabbing you in the back and just like fake people in this industry, because you deal with it on the regular, and just being, you're lost to me, you know what I mean? So that was kind of the inspiration of that project, and like what I went through in those 2 years, you know. So it just,
Right.
it's an outlet. Music is an outlet for me, so that's why I continue
Definitely.
to do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very therapeutic, you know, definitely, you know, each song, something about each track, it definitely resonated with me, you know, lost friends, been there, done that through that, as you said, through this industry, it's crazy. So I definitely love your transparency and how you make it not only bar heavy, but just relatable with all
Thank you.
of us.
Thank you.
Yes.
I definitely like stepped it up this year, trying to like write better than what I used to. And like if I look at my growth, I'm pretty proud of myself, and it's pretty dope that you showcase that in the beginning, because you know there's not a lot. Usually artists will, like me, I'll do a project and then just like I'm already on to the next 5 projects, so it's like in the back of my head. So whenever you have a chance to like look back at your work, it's pretty dope.
Yes, that's what it's all about, your artistry. It's always going to be, I always try to tell people don't date your music, put a date on it. It's always going to be new to somebody. And I believe
Right.
in people tapping into your whole story, just kind of seeing, okay, kind of the early beginnings and then just, you know, the growth. So, and that's what we do. Hey, I like to showcase. Okay, those are
She's
shows.
out here.
I said I'm showcasing her. So,
Love that. Love that.
so when are you, you know, when did you first fall in love, you know, with hip hop, or I should say just music in general? When did you first fall in love with it?
Well, definitely, like, I've always been a hip hop head. Like, the first album I ever bought with my own money was Nas Illmatic.
Yay.
And just like, I was a snowboarder growing up, and like, it was just very heavy in the scene. Um, you know, so it was just, it was second nature to me. And then, like, I didn't really take it seriously, like rapping and like being out in the public till recently. Well, like 2018-19 was when I really took it seriously, and then I put a video out and it like kind of went like mini viral, I would say, like back then, but like you know what I
Right,
mean.
right.
So that was good, and that's kind of what started the journey, and just getting co-signs from people in Toronto that, you know, I need that co-sign by. So it was pretty cool.
Definitely. I mean, and you've been doing like your, I mean, your thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, kind of reaching out, very, you know, content heavy, you know, that's why even your stage presence, that's why I have all these pictures here in the back, just like, it looks like that's like your second home on stage.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like when COVID hit and we weren't allowed to perform anymore, it was like really, really depressing. Like, cause it, like, that's one of my favorite things to do is perform, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Was COVID just, was it a break time almost in a way for you too? Like to just kind
Yeah,
of grow?
we can call it
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to go through shit to like, you know, come out on the other side. And I definitely went through some stuff, and I think that it made me more of a mature artist, and like I just humbled me a little bit, right? To
Mm-hmm.
go through some of that shit, and I wouldn't change it at all. And I think a lot of people went through some hard shit. So it's dope to see like that people are coming out of that, and it's like the world is going back to kind of regular. Like it's crazy out there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's nice that like performing is happening again, and like traveling and all that.
Yeah, you've been busy. You know, speaking of travel, I know you just got back from LA.
I don't know how to do it on there. Yeah, I'm so in love with that place. It's truly a magical, magical place, especially just the energy of people. And I know that like a lot of people say don't go, like don't move there, don't, you know, go there, like LA will suck your soul out. And for sure I can see that, but you know, it's definitely a place for artists and like that soul. And I just think it's such a magical city, and I really recommend everyone going and checking it out if you work in the arts, because it's dope.
I can tell you were feeling it because there's a picture you have on IG where you're over at Joshua's tree and you just were
Oh,
so serene.
Dude, Joshua Tree literally was like so spiritual. And like, I'm not like one of those girls that's like crystals and, all that shit. But
Right.
I went there and like, it changed me. It was very life changing experience to go there and like just be in the desert. Like, so that's another place that was like really, and it's only 2.5 hours from LA, which is so crazy,
Right.
But I really recommend if you've never been there, go do it. And like I went alone too, like it was pretty cool.
Wow. Wow. Were you doing kind of like some scouting as far as like venues or just like some more things to do there as far as music?
No, I think that going to definitely LA, yes. But like the Joshua Tree trip was more to like heal with like shit, like it's a very healing place to go. So that I needed a moment, out there because it is crazy in LA. It's busy, 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 go, go, go. And the connections and I really love it there. Like if there's any men out there that want to get me my green card, slide in the DM because damn, I want to get over there very bad. We're manifesting that.
We are manifesting that you get to, LA and that way live there and then just kind of do your thing. Look, Christopher Rodriguez is laughing. Salute to the Rec Boys. That's definitely another platform. Recommend you getting on. Chris,
Amazing.
you're listening. Get Miss Raxx on there because she's dope. Definitely dope.
Slide in the DM.
Slide, yep, right. Slide in the DM. Well, slide. Maybe get the green card. I don't know.
I know.
I love it.
New York. Shout out New York if you're out there. We love New York too. America's just like, it's a different scene for music and it's a different vibe from what I've seen. So definitely want to get out there.
Gotcha. Do you feel that you pretty much did everything you kind of had to do in Canada, and so now it's time to move on? Is that kind of the feeling?
No, I feel like there is always stuff to do in Canada. Like I love Canada, don't get me wrong, but I think that you get taken more seriously if you go over there and just prove yourself over there, right?
Right.
People will take you more seriously. And it's been proven with a lot of our artists like Jessie Reyez, The Weeknd, Drake, Justin Bieber, Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
All of them, right? So hopefully I'm the next,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen you doing your thing. You've kind of, clips of even a showcase that you were nervous, but you just came out, out the blue and just started spitting some bars. Like,
was that like the recent one when the red?
No, it was a black and white one because I was it was done in black and white, and I think, but even hey, you can speak on that too. Like, did you have like the nervous jitters, or you just say I'm just going to go out and do this, or?
Yeah, I mean, like you're a liar if you say that you don't get nervous before performing. Like everyone gets that butterfly of excitement, nerves, whatever. Like, but as soon as you get on stage, it just automatically goes away. Like, and you're just like. I just black out. I don't even know what comes out. Like it's crazy what happens on stage. Like I'm things are coming out of my mouth, but I don't know what's going on in my head. It's wild.
Wow. Is that so like, so coming to like a Raxx show, what can we get out of a Raxx show? What are you going to give us on the stage?
Well, I rap all my lyrics. Like I don't do it over a track, and a lot of artists are doing that. And I really recommend to stop that shit. Like really practice your craft and practice your words. I sit at least 2-3 hours a night practicing my stuff, like with a hairbrush or whatever. And like I think that 10,000 hours goes into this shit to like really to perfect it, right? So I work really hard at it. I do rehearsals. I take it seriously. So it's different. I like to put on a show. You're gonna have to come to a show.
Yes.
To see. And I have a show in Toronto, February 25th. And link in bio if you guys want tickets.
Is that the upcoming birthday show you were talking about?
Yeah. So my birthday, my birthday's on, Thursday, the 23rd. And then we're having a party for it. It's an all-female showcase with Hip Hop Supermarket. Shout out them. Spark Houston, shout out you. And we're doing it at a place called Clubhouse, and it's on Young Street, Young and Bloor. And all female lineup is going to be dope. It's the second. I did an all female show before. It's called No Man's Land. So this is No Man's Land Volume 2.
I love that. I love to see women empowerment coming together. I love that.
Yeah.
That's like so, so dope, like I really, appreciate that. And then you say, and you're coming out there, you're giving us a strong, female, still very beautiful, but doing your thing,
Well, I just there's a lot of, female rappers out there, and I like, no diss to them, no disrespect, but like there's such a blueprint as to what a female rapper is supposed to be and look like and rap about and blah, blah, blah. I like seeing these new girls that are coming out that are more tomboyish and, spitting bars just like the boys, right? Like but I mean, people are threatened by that, so we'll see.
Hey, I like to see that too, because it's all about the bars. It doesn't have to be, the whole sexuality and let me show this, to get attention. I'm here for the lyrics. That's what I'm here for, to be honest. I'm here for what the lyrics and the energy.
Good. We need that. Like, I think that should be what music should focus on a little bit more than just like antics and stupid shit, right? Like the old school way, but I think that's coming back a little bit.
Yep, I think so. And definitely. And then, and speaking of beauty, I got to get back to, I got to shout out, your stylist or whoever, because every time you're doing the photo shoots or doing the visuals, I mean, you got it all dialed up for the shows,
Shout out. Yeah. Shout out the team. They know who they are. They always change it up. I have a makeup artist. I have 2 makeup artists that are super dope. Makeup by Esther and makeup by Patsy. Super dope girls. My photographer Raven, she's lit. Man, who else? My friend Lauren Gibby, she's a stylist. She has her own line coming out too. Super dope.
Nice.
Yeah, it takes a village, right?
Definitely does. It takes a team and a village, for sure. They gotta tell us the story about Shade 45. I know you did the contest and everything. You gotta tell us about that whole thing. That was dope.
Yeah, super dope. It just kind of happened. Like it was pretty lit. Like Destroy. I reached out to Destroy and I sent him like my EPK and stuff, and he really fucked with me. And he's like, I got you. Like, I'm going to have this show. He's like, I'd love for you to come on. So I did. And it was, I did 2 rounds and I won. Lost Friends was one of them. One of my other singles called Mind Your Business.
Yes.
That was another one that won. Unfortunately, in week 3, I chose the wrong song. So I didn't win that. You have to win 5 in order to go out to New York and perform. But I mean, it was a great experience, and I learned a lot. And it was awesome representing Toronto. With Shade 45. Like, not in a million years did I think that my music would be played on Shade 45. So, like, because Eminem is lit, and like that's that was a big inspiration.
Definitely. Yeah, I was happy for you. I'm like, hey, you got on Shade 45. That's dope. And, and they respect, they do respect bars. I'm like, oh, thank you. Because, you got some radio stations, they just play, they playing the crazy mumble kind of stuff. But, salute to Shade 45. They're giving people with bars, that chance to get out there and get played.
Yeah. And they're really doing like the good for the culture too. Like they're just really, like putting it out for people. So it's really dope.
Definitely. Speaking of the culture, how do you feel that we're in the 50th year of hip hop?
Wow. Yeah. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, August 11th of this year will be the official 50th, anniversary of hip hop.
And so when does that stem from? Like the first hip hop song, like, or what, like award, or what does that stem from?
So that stems from, back in the day, when we had a DJ, Kool Herc, 1973. And, and now that's what, it stems from. And, it's a whole long story about that. Some people debate it, but that's, what we're, celebrating. So that's
super dope. I gotta look into that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but now and you're a part of it.
Yeah, I'm a part of it.
Awesome.
Love that.
Part of it, just, keeping this culture going, keeping this culture alive. Like I know I know you said, Nas was like the first, album that you bought, but I'm sure even aside from Nas, I'm sure there was a lot of, these hip hop legends that you probably,
Oh
heard and
yeah,
was feeling too.
Biggie for sure. Biggie,
Yes.
love Biggie.
Yeah, so we got to keep it going. We in the 50th year, so I'm excited. Look, I'm excited.
I
My
love
stuff
that.
is celebrating.
I love that.
And so, what do you have? This 2023. I know it's still kind of new in the year, but what do you have planned? For the rest of this year.
So we're currently in production right now for my album, and it's called "The Smell of Smoke," and I'm singing a lot more on it. I'm really excited about that. Just experimenting with different sounds, like people may not fuck with it, but like it's kind of my diary and what I went through, and I'm trying to be true to myself. And there'll be a couple, radio songs on there, but a lot of it is the story of what I went through in those years that I took a break and a hiatus. And yeah, like a lot has been left on the table, and I'm also writing as we go too. So I never know what's gonna pop up on that album. I'm really excited about it, and then just getting over to the U.S. as much as we can.
Yes, definitely got to come to the U.S. And I was thinking, I know you said you're writing, but you could definitely, just from what I've kind of read on you before and seen kind of past interviews, just things you've gone through, it's definitely worthy of a book.
That is true. I'm an awful speller. I don't spell for shit.
They got editors though for that. They got editors for that.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Yeah, you tell them the story and get the book out there because it's it's inspiring to people. Like I already know people are inspired by the music and telling the story that way. But yeah, why not do a book?
Yeah. Well, I'll add that to the yeah.
Definitely got to add that. And do you have any dream collaborations at all?
Yeah, Drake, obviously. I do. I have to say Drake, or Black. Do you know who Black is?
No, who's he?
Some people pronounce it. It's like Six Lack. It's spelled with a six. He's an R&B artist out of Atlanta. Super dope. He's always been a big inspiration to me. But yeah, him and Drake are my two dream. Rihanna, fuck, how could you not? Her Super Bowl performance was dope.
Yeah, she did her thing, didn't she? I said, girl. I said, first of all, I'm scared of heights, so that alone. And she was pregnant.
And she's pregnant. She's out here. And it was her first show in 7 years,
Yeah,
so. And being a performer, like, how hard that is. It's not and she was actually singing, so I salute her.
Right. Big salute. See, that's what I like to see. People supporting that. That's just a great thing there. Yeah, you might have to be like Rihanna if you're listening or if you ever see this episode.
I'm out here in Toronto. She likes her Toronto girls.
Yes, and you may have, I've had some, indie artists talking about you too. I know some people, might even be reaching out on the indie side, to want to link up with you. So what about like the artists or their music? What would make you interested in collaborating?
It has to be the right fit. Like I have to kind of feel the song out, and I mean it's got to benefit both of us, in ways. But I'm open to collabing with people and stuff, like for sure. Just reach out if it's the right project and like it's something I vibe with. It's definitely, I like to do whatever. So I definitely am one of those artists that like has to hear something and then I get in that zone. So, and I write so much that like if I feel like something fits to something, I'll definitely collaborate.
Got you. And I know you said you write all the time practically. Is it just like a certain mood you have to get in, or do you like maybe think of like, some lyrics and jot them down real quick, or what is the process?
Usually I have to be in a mood. It's usually a mood, but usually I try to take an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours out of my night and, dedicate it to the craft of content creation, writing, going through beats, all that. Like I just try if you just take a little bit of time every day, it adds up. So that's some advice to new people that are doing this shit, and to never give up.
That's some great advice. And are we gonna get some, like maybe some Raxx merch, merchandise?
I know everyone keeps asking. I'm trying to find the right merch. Like I've seen a couple people's merches, and I've like been like, can I have the plug? And so I'm just trying to work those out. But soon time. I'm hoping by 2024 I'll have some merch ready.
Nice. I think it'll be, because you seem like a real creative, and I must say I love your IG profile pic. You got the Barbie with the the
That's my gang. I actually have her like I have a big print of her out, and she's in my hallway.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'd bring you, but I'll lose the light.
Right, and you know what? That almost made the background, but then you couldn't really see it all the way. So that almost made the background here on the show. But I said, you know what? We're gonna do her show footage.
Mm-hmm. Love it. No, it's great.
And we're definitely gonna do the show footage. And so one final question, for you, what legacy does Raxx want to leave behind?
It's a great question. I think that I would like to, first and foremost, mental health is very important to me. I lost my dad to suicide. So I think that, leaving that mark and just making sure that people know that it's okay to talk about it. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from a lot of shit, but just taking it one day at a time and finding outlets to help you. I just would like to be known for, that, helping people and representing women in this shit, because I think a lot of women are scared to take that step. But over the years, it's nice to see more and more are kind of stepping into the hip hop game, and it's dope to see. So continue. And if you're listening and you're a woman and you're scared to start, you should start.
Definitely, ladies, you should start. You should do it. Whether you're an artist or doing, anything else behind the scenes, the music industry needs it.
Yeah, managers, record labels, all that. A lot of the people that are the gatekeepers in the music industry are men. So it's dope to see these female all-run record labels popping up, and PR companies and podcasters and things like that, so just don't be scared to put yourself out there.
Definitely good advice, because we're up here, two of us ladies, we're doing it, we're vibing out too, we're bonding. That's what it's about. We got to stick together.
Big facts.
Definitely big facts. And you know what? I know we got one more track we're gonna play. When we close out, that's gonna be "Mind Your Business." That's like the anthem. That's what I want to tell people half the time. So.
Yeah, I love that. I'm pushing that song a lot. It's doing very well in the States. It was number 14 in Florida on an indie chart and stuff, and it's been in LA. It slapped. People loved it. So. It's just a matter of really marketing that song and trying to get it as many ears as I possibly can. So please share, subscribe, all that, because we want this song to go viral.
Definitely, and everybody share, subscribe, and you guys definitely, you guys who are watching, you see it is at Raxx Official Music on Instagram, but all of you on the radio can hear that too, at Raxx Official Music.
Raxx.
Yes.
Raxx.
Yes, Raxx Official Music. Follow, share, keep on giving, love to this woman. She's definitely doing her thing, and before we play, which by the way, I do have to say, it gives me that salt and pepper and none of your business vibe.
That's a vibe. And Missy Elliott, shout out Missy Elliott.
Yes. Definitely, before we play that and close out, are there any shout outs that you want to give, or any, last, gems you want to give to the people?
I mean, just be kind to people. Take it one day at a time. Shout out the team. They all know who they are. Shout out yourself. You have been a great host. And just subscribe, follow. Get out here.
Right, get out here and let's do it. I definitely want to salute everybody for tapping in. If you missed the live, you can definitely rewatch it again, here on all the platforms. We're about to put it on Instagram tonight. It'll be on several pages. So Ms. Raxx, be just prepared for some notifications because we're going to light it up for you.
Light it up. Send those DMs.
Definitely. Send the DMs. You know, Raxx is ready. She's ready to get out to LA too, everybody. So slide in the DMs, even people, if you want to interview this woman, because she's about to have another interview at 8 o'clock tonight, you know, doing her thing. Yeah, she out here. Be sure to slide in them DMs, you know, link up with her. Definitely a dope individual and artist.
You as well, baby.
Thank you. You know, it was a pleasure having you on episode 105 on Let's Get Activated podcast. And, you know, yes, so we're going to close out with Mind Your Business.
Ow.
Let's go.
Mind your business. Mind your business. Tell them mind your business. Mind your business. Tell them mind your business. Mind your business, bitch. Mind your business, trick. Mind your business, kid. Mind your business. Blonde hair all the way to my ass. If you wanna be in my lane, better drive fast. Honking and waving at you as I speed past. People see me in the street and always gotta ask, hey girl, any chance that your name Raxx? Matter of fact, yeah it is, I ain't gonna cap. We so happy you decided on coming back. Yeah, me too, I know you miss because you know I'm spitting facts. Bad girl, just trying to be good after seeing everything go down in the hood. And we grown now, we ain't trying to be fool. We gon' make it to the top, it's the number one rule, so mind your business. Tell them mind your business. 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 Mama always taught me, don't count on no man well. Ain't that real? The realest shit she ever said. We bout that head and the bread and the leaf shit. Also my bed and the fed and the meat shit. So if you broke like you don't have a single dime, stay out of my DMs, wasting up all my time. You a sad girl, baby I'm a dime. About to have a hot summer, I'm about to blow some minds. You can run, but you can never hide. Call me Bonnie, but I ain't looking for Clyde. Call me quick and make it look like suicide. So watch your mouth, bitch, cause I always be outside of mind your business. Tell them mind your business. 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 Mind your business, bitch. Mind your business, trick. Mind your business, kid. Mind your business. Ha. Yeah. Or all she wrote. Finito.